Hey Batman fans, so this is a video I've wanted to make for a while, but I was watching Blood Guy reviews, a YouTuber, no, a YouTuber I watched made this video where he goes into, because I've noticed that people want to read Batman books, but they don't know where to start off, and it's a big mess, so I am making this video as a way to help people read Batman, like know what books to get, what stories to read, and where to go from there. So this is gonna be part one. When I do eventually get more books in the future, I'll make an update. Right, so now, for the first Batman book you want to read, the ones you should definitely start off with, you need to start with first, that will be Batman Year One. Now, these books are post-crisis. If you don't know what it means, you'll learn it. So, this one is the definitive origin for Batman, and it is a noir story. It's also most of our Jim Gordon story, but this is commonly associated as the definitive origin for Batman. And if you've seen Batman Begins, you'll know how this book ends, but you see, like, this is one of Frank Miller's earliest Batman books, but yeah, so yeah, I recommend you start with this one. Like, this is the origin for Batman you'll want. Then, like, I don't have this one, but if you want to know, like, how Batman and Joker's first interaction was, I would recommend getting Batman the Man Who Laughs. It's a really short story because, like, it's really short, but that is, like, the first encounter between Batman and Joker. It also includes a Green Lantern story, but you can kind of forget that one. But anyway, so now after that one, we get to the good stuff. Like, Year One is in my top 3 Batman books, and it's followed by this, The Long Halloween, which is my absolute favorite book ever. I love it. And even though it says, like, Jeff Loeb, Tim Sale, it is pretty much a sequel to Batman Year One. Like, Batman Year One's in my top 3 favorite books of all time, but this one most definitely is my all-time favorite book. Like, it is amazing, the best story you'll ever see. Like, take a look at that. Just has, like, this is the best reading you'll ever have. So anyways, now with on the topic of Long Halloween, then you want to get the direct sequel to Long Halloween, Dark Victory, also by Logan Steele. This is also said to be Robin's origin, like the first Dick Grayson's origin, I believe it is. So yeah, we got Batman Dark Victory. Then there's also another one called Haunted Night. You can get that if you want, but it's not really a continuation of Long Halloween and Dark Victory. It's just an anthology Halloween themed comic. So anyways, I cannot express how much of a great this reading is. Like Year One, Long Halloween, Dark Victory. I cannot express how great of a reading experience that will be for you. Right, and the next one here, because if you read Man Who Laughs, then the next one you will get is Batman the Killing Joke. If you've seen Batman 89, this exactly has the same style. This inspired Batman 89, and like, as you can see in the back, easily the greatest Joker story ever told. Would definitely agree with that. So yes, this is definitely the 4th most read Batman book. One of my definite favorites as well. This is my favorite Joker story. So, yeah. And then finally, for like the top 5 Batman books, like the one that you definitely need to read to get started, there's The Dark Knight Returns by Frank Miller, widely considered to be the greatest Batman graphic novel of all time, one of the best books of all time. And this is the massive influence for both Dark Knight Rises and Batman vs Superman. This one is a must read if you're a Batman fan. Must read this. Like, I love it as well. Like, it's the best story you ever have. So that's it with the top 5 Batman books you must read. So let's move into some other ones here. there's a lot of volumes of these, but if you don't know if you'll have the money for this, but if you just want to see like the origin of the first Batman comics, I recommend getting the Batman Archive editions. I only had the first volume though, and I don't know if I'll be able to get the others. It's just a compilation of the very early Batman comics. But I just feel like if you can afford it, I would recommend it. Sorry about that. But anyways, here are some other comics that would help get you going. These ones are pretty important. Some of these are important to read, but you can just read them anytime. The first one I would totally recommend getting is Batman Arquest Style and Mysterious House and Serious Earth. It's just a fantastic, it's a completely creepy story. I mean, look at that artwork. How creepy that looks. This is the first book I recommend for Grant Morrison, because you all have to get used to Grant Morrison when you first start reading him. So yeah, I recommend get this one as well. It's worth it in many ways. Like here, I want to show you one of the images of Joker. You just look at that. So creepy. Anyways, next one. Now the next one I have is, okay, so while you got Dick Grayson's origin, I recommend getting Batman and Son, which is Damian Wayne's origin. The origin for Damian Wayne, Batman's son. Now with that, there's also, I would recommend getting Under the Red Hood. Like the modern one, because that also comes with A Lonely Place of Dying, Tim Drake's origin, and I would get Batman Under the Hood. Death in the Family, sorry. Death in the Family is what I would recommend you get, because, sorry for the misconception there, but Death in the Family has Batman's greatest failure, and it also comes with, if you get the right version, the Tim Drake origin story. And Batman Under the Hood is the, I think it's the origin for Jason Todd becomes Red Hood. We'll have to wait. So yeah, this Under the Red Hood, and Death in the Family is what I would get. Then just another one I recommend get is I don't know how important this is, but I'm just pulling out because this one, Batman 4 of a Kind. It's more so a more in-depth overview of Riddler, Poison Ivy, Man-Bat, and Scarecrow. It is artwork by Kevin Nolan and Dave Stillman, but don't know the name, but if you're a fan of this type of stuff, I would recommend getting this book as well, just because it's an interesting read. Then the next one we got is I only have volume 2. I will get volume 1, but I recommend getting The Court of Owls. With this one, there's also this volume 1, another one called Batman the Black Mirror, which takes place right before the transition to New 52. So this one, volume 1, this is called The City of Owls, volume 1 called The Court of Owls, and then before that you would get The Black Mirror. So yeah, this Court of Owls, a Black Mirror, whatever I may get, because that'll help you get used to Scott Snyder. And then this other one here I recommend you get. This is the only Batman 3 Jokers. On the topic of Killing Joke, if you were a fan of this one, you may like this one. This is a spiritual successor to both The Killing Joke and Death in the Family. So if you like, you'll like this one as well. Alright. Now if you're getting into Batman, at one point you'll get exposed to Batman animated series. You're gonna love it. So that's why I pull out this one. Mad Love. They do make like comic versions of episodes. I only have like this one though, and I don't know if I'll get more, but yeah. If you'll love Batman miniseries, so if you like Batman miniseries, I would recommend getting some of the episode comics. Now, right out of the way, for the other ones, like, sorry to cut off there, but anyways, assuming you've read Under the Hood, there is another book I recommend you now. you don't necessarily need to read Under the Hood to read this one, but to make the tone fit, I would recommend it, and that is Batman Hush. Also by Jeff Loeb, who did Long Halloween and Dark Victory and Hollow Knight, and it also features the iconic art from Jim Lee, probably my favorite artist for Batman. This story may be a wee bit confusing because there are characters you're going to get used to, like Huntress, the fact that Superman's in it, which when I first started getting into comics, I was like, I don't care about Superman, I just want to read Batman. At first I thought Batman Hush was a crossover. No. But anyways, Hush is still a great story. If you just want to get a Batman comic purely for the great art, get Batman Hush. You will love it. And I love it as well. Now, I really can't recommend this book at all. I honestly don't want to, but I mean, honestly, if you're just interested in, like different bits of Frank Miller's work, Dark Knight Strikes Again, honestly, I do not recommend this one. I don't know why I have this. I am not a fan of this one. Like, the story doesn't make any sense, but yeah. I mean, if you just want to have a Frank Miller collection, yeah, I guess, but it's really not on point to anything in Batman's continuity. Really wouldn't recommend it. Yeah. Anyways, some of the other ones here I recommend getting are, we have a couple of Elseworlds, like Gotham by Gaslight, the one where he fights Jack the Ripper. This also comes with another one, the sequel called Master of the Future. So you got 2 books in this one. Highly recommend you get. And then on the topic of Elseworlds, I also have the 3 collected editions. Here you are. So we have Volume 3, Volume 2, which I recommend you get because Volume 2 has the entire Batman and Dracula trilogy, and Volume 1. That's all that. So anyways, with that out of the way, got all that done, so yeah. That for now is what I would, for right now, that's how you start reading Batman. I do have another Elseworlds book called Batman Dark Dynasty, I think I pronounced that one. It's going to be coming soon, and I will be doing a video on it. So, yeah. Hopefully this video helps you out, and see you later. I gotta go. Bye.